Thanks, everyone. It really is a pleasure to be able to welcome you and to host our third Inclusive Excellence Symposium. We had over 400 people register, large representations, administration, faculty, staff, and students, and even people from outside of Utah State. I also want to mention that many of our sessions are being broadcast over AggieNet. And this is terrific. So to all of you that are watching this on your computer screen, thank you for participating. Now, as I mentioned last year, what I am just so pleased about is your attendance at the symposium. I look across, I recognize many of you in the audience. Some have been great supporters of diversity and inclusion since you've come to Utah State. I think some of us are newer to the platform of diversity, inclusion, and respect. But I know that all of you have decided that this is a priority to you, both in your job at the university as well as the communities we live in. We care about diversity, inclusion, and respect. And at USU, we care about diversity, inclusion, and respect because it is the heart of our mission as the land grant for the state of Utah. Access to education has been one of our main missions since our founding in 1888. But today, we serve today's people who now identify in a lot of different ways through their socioeconomic background, their political ideology, their religion, gender, sexuality, disability status, veteran status, race, nationality, et cetera, et cetera. So people are striving to identify themselves by attributes that have developed them, that identify them, that direct them in their thoughts and their directions. And as the land grant of Utah, we want to facilitate, respect, understand, and support those individuals' attributes. Another reason that we care at Utah State is that we know that what we give our students through our outreach programs and through our research, that we can move people out of poverty and facilitate their economic mobility to a place that they desire to be, that can support their family, themselves, in not only the level of economic stability that they desire, but in the community that they want to live in. And so again, we care about acknowledging people's attributes and helping them move to that level that they desire. We also care because a college environment is designed to be inclusive of thought and action. And again, as an institution of higher education, USU is expected to be inclusive of thoughts and people. We care because exposure, awareness, and understanding make us all better at what we do in our lives, whether that's research or outreach or education, but it also makes us and our students better leaders and contributors to the communities that we live in. We want to make sure that our students understand diversity and inclusion so that they can be successful in their future endeavors. We cannot let students leave USU and be isolated in their thoughts and their actions. We care because that is one of our major responsibilities. We care about diversity and inclusion and respect because it's the right thing to do. But as I said last year, when I talk about these things, diversity, inclusion, respect, at this symposium, I feel like I'm singing to the choir. You folks have obviously demonstrated your acceptance of this, your understanding, your commitment, your passion to these attributes by attending the symposium, meeting people, discussing the topics, and learning about it. And so this year, what I think I'm really excited about this symposium is a lot of things that are designed through our keynote speaker, Crystal Marie Fleming. The theme, Disrupt, is how can we extend these conversations? How can we extend the understanding? How can we help those that did not attend the symposium to care, to get on board, to break through their barriers to inclusion? Our efforts to building an inclusive community or an inclusive institution will not work if we welcome and bring in people of diverse backgrounds and then they experience something that's discriminatory or biased. And I can't tell you how personally that is so disappointing that someone that we say this is a great place for you to be might be experiencing those situations. It can be comments or actions that occur in a residential hall or a service unit on campus or in classroom or a club or maybe even in our communities at a restaurant or a store. And we need to help people understand how they contribute to creating the environment of inclusiveness that we want. And so in today's program, I think you are going to learn how to, what we've used in other terms, but how to be a responsible bystander, how to speak out, to extend the concepts of diversity, inclusion, and respect. I look forward to learning better ways. I believe in it in myself, but what can I do to help others that may not realize when they do discrimination and bias? How can we help them get on board with this very, very important objective? So again, throughout today, you, through the program that Ari Bentley, Amanda Dorito, and the Symposium Committee, which I am very, very thankful to, throughout today, this program is intended to help you understand and be aware of those situations where people are not demonstrating diversity, inclusion, and respect. And again, you're also going to be exposed to those that are at the front line of our university in this area. The Inclusion Center, the Equity Center, the Center for Intersectional Gender Research and Study, let's see, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see all my list, but there's a lot of really great things happening. So again, if you're not directly involved, we're going to help you learn about these units, learn how you can become active, and then most importantly of all, how to extend this message of diversity, inclusion, and respect all across our university and our communities. That's my dream for today and for tomorrow at Utah State University. So thanks for participating. Again, it's an incredible pleasure to be able to host this symposium.